Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are once again. I hope you have all had a very good day or a good night. Those in my side of the world, I hope you had a good day. And those in your side of the world, the other side of the world, I hope you had a good night. So. Hello, Stephen. How are you? So good your relief came early. Like the way you said, yay, so happy. Yeah, it's such a relief to go home, especially 12 hours working. Oh my God. I honestly hated those 12-hour shifts. I hated them. It meant an extra 4 hours of money, because normally it was 8 hours shift. So it meant an extra 4 hours on the weekend, but it used to be too much. Actually, when I was doing my second job after my wife passed away, when I was doing the second job, it was a day shift. So it wasn't bad, but when I had a night shift, it really seemed too long a night. Hello, main side, Pita. How are you doing, Pita? Are you ready to go? All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. The cab taxi's waiting down below. I hate to say, what's it? I hate to say goodbye. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Lyrics, I'm very bad at lyrics. I just make up my own lyrics. And when I have the real lyrics, I stumble over the words there. You mean she's swimming? She's swimming all the way to the swimming pool? No, she said she was leaving the house at 6 o'clock her time. So yeah, it's just a little past 6. I think she said she was, or I think she said her aunt wanted to be at the pool at 6 o'clock. I'm not too sure. Oh, I have to keep deleting. What do you call it? I have to keep deleting data. My phone is full. I tried to do a cooking video yesterday, but it went off a couple of times, and then finally I just couldn't do it anymore. So just carried on with my cooking. Do, 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 until memory fade to blue. All my heart aches just for you. All my heart aches just for you. Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, activations fill the night until memories fade to blue. Oh, all my heart aches just for you. Do, 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 do. You'll have to go. Do, 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 do. Tell me yes, and then she tell me no. Darling, I will understand. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, is he holding you the way I do? Though I was blind, make up your mind. I've got to know. Should I hang up or did you really tell him you'll have to go? Do, 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 do. So, Pita, when are you leaving the home? When are you leaving home? Preparing the rice and all. Oh, still. I thought you wanted to leave at 6 o'clock, right? Tender looks, but I must look for you. Do, do, do. So, I think our today's topic, what I put, is kind of related to an earlier topic. I think we did something about pets, right? But this is just what was this? No, no, no. This is different. This is sorry, not about pets. Okay, expired medication. Yeah. Expired medication. Any thoughts about that? Expired medication. Anything about expired medication? If it isn't expired by if it isn't expired by much, okay, I will still use it. After a year or so, I will throw it out. Expired won't hurt you. Just might not work as well as the new one. Okay, I never knew. No reaction. Or you can use it for up to a year. Is that what you mean, Stephen? It can be used for up to a year after expiry. Because usually I just throw it out. If I see the expire date and it's crossed the expire date, I just throw the medication out. Because I think sometimes it could have an allergic reaction. I don't know because medicine changes from medicine to medicine, right? So you never know in what way it will react with you. And depending on what is the composition of the medicine, is there anything that is detrimental to that medicine? So, taking it, I don't know. I just feel safer to fling it out and just use. Like I talking about that, like uh, I mentioned it before on my live stream many times before that when we were in Alin and we were moving to Dubai, Alin is part of the United Arab Emirates. It's the beautiful green city of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is the capital of United Arab Emirates, and Alin, it was far away from the main capital, but it was part of that state, and we were living there, and then we moved. So when we were moving, there were lots of beer cans. We had so many beer cans over there. And we hardly drank beer, just brought for parties or give people and all who come over. And we saw so many and they had already expired. I just went and threw them all out, And in one of the schools when I joined, when I became supervisor, I was just talking one day and I said, "Oh my God, so many beer cans," and we just threw them out. And he said, "Don't be stupid. Doesn't matter even if the beer can is 1 year over the expiry date. You come and you give it to us, no problem. Don't ever throw beer out." So yeah, they also said even if it's 1 year past the expiry, come and give it to us. Don't throw it out. But we just threw. For us it's in the mind. Like anything expired, just throw it out. So yeah, I think it will work as well. But if it's not liquid, I wouldn't be afraid to use it. If it's not liquid, okay. Only the medication pills is okay to keep, but not liquids. Okay. Yeah, I don't know really. I've never. Just from young, we were always this thing instilled in our heads, oh, this is expired, throw it out, throw it out. And And so much so, like everything, like like when I buy spices, okay. Some time ago, I went and bought like 50 packets of a particular spice that I like to use. So I bought 50 packets. Like that's very rare, not available, But there was a outlet of it. It's from Pakistan, Shan Masala. So they had an outlet in Bangkok for the whole of Thailand. So this guy was like a distributor there. So I went there and I picked up 50 packets. No, actually, first time I went, I picked up a few packets what I wanted, and then I spoke to him and asked him like what are the details and supposing I want to order. So we went through the process. I order and I pay for the shipment. The shipment didn't work out too much. So that also I told him I want all the ones which are the longest, the longest expiry date. So he gave me many that were up to 2025, but there are few that were expiring in last year, 2023. I bought them last year, so there were some expiring in 2023. I quickly used up all those, whether it was right to use or not. I just used up all. Alcohol abuse. Oh, throwing the beer out, throwing the beer out is alcohol abuse. At that time, we were not such great drinkers. I had given up. No, I had given up drinking. I had given up drinking years ago. So even beer I never used to drink. But my wife also hardly drank beer. So yeah, we just threw out. When you came to Dubai, then my wife started working later on for Emirates Airlines. So their parties and all. Even at the parties, like everybody would travel with her in the car because she would drive because she was the one who wouldn't drink even beer. So they would. But then little by little, my wife also started having beer. Then she loved wines, so she used to have wines, but no hard liquor, no hard liquor, just wines or beer she would have. Beer also she did not like. If it was mixed as a shandy, beer and lemon mixed as a shandy, then she would have it. But otherwise, no, she was not particular about that. Okay, so alcohol abuse. We are leaving now. By okay, Pita. Take care. Have a nice, wonderful day. Travel safely. Don't get burned too much. Your nose. Don't burn your nose too much. I hope it's not too bright. Hope it's not too bright. Hello, Chona. You came just in time to say goodbye to, not goodbye, to say bye to Pita. She's leaving. And Pita, you better read the comments in Messenger. You are Pita's star number one, and you are my star number one also. Steven, I always have a few beers in the fridge. Rarely drink more than one bottle. I rarely drink more than one or two a week. Okay. Sometimes none for several weeks. You know what, Steven? I did when I went to Pita's place. When I went to Pita's place, I remember one day we spoke about it, and then Pita sent me a message separately on. Like I said, I don't even drink beer. She quietly sent me a message on WhatsApp, and she said, "Hey, you drank beer when you came to our house." But then I mentioned it again on another live stream that I don't really. I can drink. It's not that I cannot drink, but like when I decided to give up, I decided to give up. It's like that. Now, beer is different from alcohol. Okay, it's different. But like I think if I have a full bottle of beer, I could get dizzy. Now I cannot. I cannot. I don't have the capacity to stand it because I'm not used to it. So so with the result, I did have beer that night. They wanted to have beer, so I did have beer. But I think I poured half a glass, and I don't think I even finished that half glass. Or me, I finished it, but no, I did not drink much. Just to keep them company, I did it. So it's like that. Yeah, I could if I want to drink. I can drink beer. I can drink every day. I can start drinking beer every day. But just I don't know. It's not like I have a taste for. I have a taste for it now. It's not that way. So I just say, let it be, just no need of doing it. But yeah, if I'm in company or something like that, yeah, I like when I was with Pita, final day before leaving, I did have. Nothing like a heartache hits you when it's too late. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Pita is star number one for, Chona is star number one for Pita, and she's for last night singing on Pita's silent live stream. And Pita is the star for my Pita is the star for me, period. Whether she's on my channel, not on my channel, or anywhere. Pita is my star. Hello, Joyce. How are you? How are you? I'm singing SLS. Pita, oh my God. Yes, Pita said you were singing. You stayed awake till early morning. You stayed awake and you were singing on her channel. So, Joyce, how was your day? How was your day, Joyce? Hello, ma'am Joyce. Hi, Stephen. How are you doing? Yes, I saw Chona singing, but was sad I couldn't hear her. Yes, so sad, so sad. Anyhow, Chona's coming on my live stream again. Yes, Chona? She's coming on my live stream and she's going to sing again. I told you I am your friend. Friend until the end. Friend until the end. You're becoming a poet also now. Until my very last. Okay, okay. Now don't get carried away with Chona. Don't get carried away till your last breath. Whose friend are you? I told you I am your friend. Friend until the end. Until my last breath. Whose friend are you? Until your last breath. We are doing well, Joyce. So Stephen, so Stephen, can you hear me singing? I will definitely do your To you. I will dedicate to you. Wow, wow. Chona's English has really improved. I will dedicate to you. Wow. Oh, your friends to all of us here. Okay. But song you will dedicate only to Stephen, not to us. Okay. Okay, no problem. Your friend for life, for all of us. But song you dedicate only to Stephen. You are singing only for Stephen. Okay, okay. Got it. Okay, Stephen, you're a lucky guy. Good to hear, Stephen. Waiting. So Chona, when you coming on my next live stream? Because I have to make the thing on what do you call it on the I have to make it on the phone. Then I get the link. Okay, I have to make the video, start making it on the phone. Then only I get the link. So Chona, tell me, you've been practicing a lot. So tell me when you want to go live, and so tell me when you want to go live, and we'll do it. Daylight come and you wanna go home. Daylight come and you wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot tall. Daylight come and you wanna go home. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Hey, me so day, me so day, me so day, me so day, me so day. The Caribbean Disco Show. That's for Joyce. They say that I will. They say that I will start. I will start yesterday night to have my silent. I told him that I'm not ready, and YouTube didn't inform me. I think you need 100 subscriptions, and you have got already 247, 43 subscriptions, 45, 47 subscriptions. I think you need 100 subscriptions. So you already have your 100, so you can go live. So Chona, what you do is go to YouTube Studio, and instead of uploading a video, click on Go Live. Click on Go Live because it will take you 24 hours for YouTube to set you up. So better do that. Do that today. Do that now. Do that now. Now. It's morning for you, so do that now. Just go to YouTube Studio, how you upload a video. Instead of uploading the video, click Go Live. And then, yes, what I'm telling you, go to YouTube Studio, click that plus sign. Instead of saying upload video, click on Go Live. Click on Go Live. When you click on Go Live, then YouTube Studio will inform you that it will take 24 hours. So do that now. Now, right now. Otherwise, later on, you'll forget. You'll be busy with everything. It doesn't take long. Just click the plus sign and click on Go Live, and then YouTube will inform you something, something, something. We are processing and all that, and you're available after 24 hours. 24 hours. And then as soon as you get it tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if you get it by tomorrow morning, tomorrow night you go, when you're sleeping, you go live. Okay. Go live when you're sleeping. Steven and I are here. Go live like how Pita goes. Steven can keep on one ninja and one phone, and I can keep you on my Hector channel, and I can put also on my button. I keep Hector channel on my laptop, and I keep button channel here. Oh, I forgot. I have to minimize my screen. Thank God I'm talking about this. I have to minimize my screen so that everything is playing in the background. Correct. I have to minimize my screen so everything plays in the background. I mustn't forget this because if I'm here for 1 hour, 2 hours, the videos are playing in the background for 1 and 2 hours. Okay, Peter's videos are getting over very fast. They get over in a day. I think I do 2 or 3 times. I'm replaying her videos. And how many videos does she have? But few are long, or most of them are short. She's got 25 videos. So most of them are short, few are long. That is why they get over within a day. I'm doing it like 2 or 3 times. Let me make sure all of them are running. Arling's. Yes, Arling's video is running also. Arling's live stream is running. Let me check Chona's live stream if it's running. This is good. I can keep my live stream on. Oh, see, Chona's live stream had stopped. It was paused. Don't know how it happens, really. Okay, good. I checked just now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Joyce, for bringing your second angel. Thank you, Joyce. Hello again, Joyce. Yes, correct. Thank you, Joyce. Oh, but when I do this, because I can only see 1 or 2 messages. So I must put it on my phone so I can see all the messages. Otherwise, I will be missing some of the messages. Do, 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 the way I do. Though love is blind, make up your mind. I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? While you're with another man, tells me yes, and then she tells me no. Darling, I will understand. Okay. Shona is not here. I hope she has gone. No, I'm going to church first. I will ask the permission to God. Did you ask God permission to start YouTube channel? You start it and you go to church and pray that God helps you. Not to start it. You already started YouTube. So go and pray to God that He helps you. Better do it. Takes 24 hours, Chona. Just start the YouTube. Just go to YouTube, click on Go Live because it takes 24 hours to set up. and then go to church and tell God to help you. I'm here. Yes, go to YouTube and click on go live. It will take 24 hours. Then go to church and pray to God to help you. Joyce is asking, Stephen, how is the hunting going? Okay, Stephen, you can answer that. Not well. My work keeps interfering with my fun. Yeah, Stephen is on day shift, right? So he cannot go early morning. He cannot go later morning. He's at work. And when he comes off night shift, then I guess he's still tired. He wants to go to sleep. So the turkeys are enjoying. When the cat is away, the mice are at play. So they are enjoying that. They're enjoying when Stephen has his day shift and his night shift. And when he has his break, when he has his off days, then the turkeys keep teasing him. He calls out to them, they don't call back to him. And then sometimes they call back to him, but he cannot see where they are. So they keep having fun with instead of Stephen having fun, the turkeys are having fun with Stephen. Usually the whole month of November. I almost never take vacation until November. Any particular reason, Stephen, for November only? no holidays in November, so you take vacation. Going to church, Ma'am Joyce. Stephen, I thought that, and we have Thanksgiving in November. Ah, okay. Okay, Chona, remember to pray for us. Yes, ma'am, Joyce. Ingat Chona. Chona is laughing. Violets are blue, sugar is sweet, my love, but as sweet as you. Roses are red, my love, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but not as sweet as you. On graduation day, I'm going to hunt turkey, Sir Stephen, Ingat Palki. If you're going to hunt, okay, if you're going to hunt turkey. Thank you, Chona. We need it. Yes, ma'am, Joyce. Yes, you have to pray that Stephen sees the turkey before the turkey sees him. I really miss you. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world. Yes, come, come in, come in, come in, come in. What
You heard
happened?
that song?
Huh?
You heard that song, and do you know that song? You want to sing?
It's a small world.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice one it is.
Yeah, I sing it.
You sing also? Very good. Okay, next time we'll sing together.
Yeah, I sing it to Tot, and it's like, where's my mother? And like in the dark, and where's my monster? And then in the end, they go outside and they get jump through.
Oh.
The end of the song.
Okay, okay.
They jump through.
Okay, we'll sing together. Grandson. Sweet little fellow. He's asking whether I know the song. So, Burton, I didn't know that you know so many songs until you started the live stream. Yeah, yeah. You see my videos, no? When I used to be, I don't know the lyrics, I don't know all, but I just sing. And you have all my videos now. You've seen with me when I was to drive in Canada before going to work or going to the grocery shop or going for my tuition classes. I used to be singing, and one day I just got a mad thing. Why not I record? So I started recording. So I have quite a few, not that many, but I have quite a few songs. Yeah, I love to sing like that. And when I'm alone, that's my solace, right? That's keeping me company, just singing songs. So now that you have YouTube, so yeah, I let fly. I know I don't have a good voice, but ever since I saw Magenda's thing, don't worry about whether you can sing or not. Just sing. Filipinos just sing whether they have a voice or not. But of course, most Filipinos have a good voice, most of them. So yeah, so now I just sing like, and yeah, lots of songs, but only little, only one two bars, like maybe the chorus. I don't really know, and all the old songs. I don't know any of the modern songs. If you tell me something about Justin Bieber and all, I know nothing about Justin Bieber. I only know about the Bieber, but I don't know about Justin Bieber, Bieber. So I just sing, couplets or choruses and those kind of things. No, it's more like I'm quite reserved. Actually, I'm quite reserved. I'm actually a very reserved person, very reserved. Maybe you find me talking so much here, but maybe tomorrow you meet me and you'll find me very quiet. So it's like that. I don't know. No, but actually, all of you, I know you well enough now. So if I meet, I'll be comfortable. Any of you I meet, like I will be comfortable. It's like that. And yeah, once I start talking, then you have to shut me up. That's another problem of mine. Once I know a person and once I start talking, then you have to shut me up. I can talk my head off. Steven, do remember to save one of the turkey wings for me. How about he save the feather for you, the turkey feather? Because I see you as a. Uh, no, I am. Yeah, people would think I'm a snooty person, because I don't mix, I don't talk. So, yeah, people would take me to be a snooty person. But the trouble is, like, I'm very frank. I'm very frank. I'm very honest. I'm very frank. I'm very outspoken. And I'm sure you know that. So, it's that way. Yeah, instead of the wing, you keep the feathers for Joyce. Ah, you only see the turkey neck. Hmm. Right, right. Ah, you like the wing of the turkey, huh? There, Stephen has been collecting turkey feathers for you from long time. Are they used in any kind of stuffing or something? Like down feathers are used, like in duvets and things like that. So, are turkey feathers used for anything like chicken wings too? I love chicken wings. I love chicken wings, and I love chicken wings when they make it into the lollipop. Oh my God, my mouth is watering now. Thinking of it, my mouth is watering. Yeah, I like chicken wings. There's not much of flesh in the chicken wings, but I quite enjoy it. And I love the chicken lollipops. Oh my God, I really love the chicken lollipop. The breast is big, too heavy. Chicken breast is nice for fillet. Chicken breast is very good for fillet. Not that I know of. I save the wing and tail feathers for making arrows. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, the wing and tail feathers for making arrows. Hmm. I also love the wings. Your choice. Your topics are regarding medication. Come to think of it, I hardly look at the date. Chona, excuse me for going to shower now. Okay. Uh, okay, carry on, Chona. No, I always look at the date. I've always, because our parents were like that, always, never. But Stephen was saying he doesn't mind taking pills even if they are past the expiry date for up to a year. But liquids, Stephen said, liquids he will not. Yeah, even I thought Chona had already left. That's why you even told her, Ingat, Ingat. You saw? I was singing softly. I'm not singing very loud, but they can hear. And my grandson was downstairs. You know, this is how sound carries in the house over here. I was not singing very loud, you know, and my grandson was downstairs, but he heard me downstairs. That's why in the morning when I 6:30 morning my time when I'm doing the live stream, I cannot do the live stream earlier. It's just impossible. Because 6:30 the kids get up, so at least I can start the live stream. And by 7 o'clock they are all down and all. I can speak a little louder. So see, he was downstairs, but he heard me singing. That it's a small world after all. So that's why I have to be very careful. She's spying on us. Yeah, she thought. Yeah, she must be thinking she'll go to church, then we will talk all about her. Okay, all bad things about her. So she stayed back. She just gave us the idea that she's going to church so she can listen to whatever we are talking about her. You are right. So long. Daylight come and do you wanna go home? Do, 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 do. Daylight come and do you want to go home? Darling, come home. Day is a day. The Caribbean disco show. Miso de, miso de, miso de, miso de, miso de. The Caribbean disco show. The Caribbean disco show. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. They say you found somebody new, but that wouldn't stop my loving you. How can you live without regret? All the love I had for you. They say you'll find somebody new, but I know no one else but you. How can you live without regret? Am I that easy to forget? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. With your do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. A long, long time ago, on graduation day, you handed me a book. I signed this way. Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but not as sweet as you. We dated through high school, and when the big day came, you wrote into my book. I signed this way. Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but not as sweet as you. And when the big day came, doo 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 doo, doo 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 doo. Roses are red, my love, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but not as sweet as you. Do, 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 Yeah, correct. The Jamaican song. My wife really loved all the Jamaican numbers, and she loved that song. Be happy, don't worry. Be happy, don't worry. Something nice. I forget the full thing now, but she was very happy. She loved that song a lot. So much so, two girls who were friends with my son, they used to come over to the house very often, and one of them was very close to my wife. So she sang, and the other girl also sang and played the guitar at my wife's funeral, the visiting first day of it. Death is something when it takes a person away, but sometimes, you just feel like, oh, will you get up? Will you get up? You know, will you hear the song and get up? Like I was thinking like that. Yes, come in. One second. Yeah.
Will you let him play a game or you just?
I'm just on my live stream
Oh,
now.
okay.
Okay. So, yeah, both my grandsons came. They want to play a game. I played with them in the afternoon. Maybe, after the live stream when I have dinner, then I'll play with them. But about 8:30 they will go to sleep. They, me say they, oh, the Caribbean disco show. Me, me so they, me so they, me so they, me so they, me so they. The Caribbean disco show. I'm just looking at the wordings of the song, Joyce, and there is so much of the jargon, there is so much of there's so much of the Jamaican jargon in this. I told you, in the department where we worked, we had a few Jamaicans, and there was one girl that was Megan. Her name was Megan. She was there before my wife, and they were sitting. Uh, there used to be four of them sitting there, like two this side and two that side, but they just diagonally opposite each other because, like, you enter the cabin, like it's an open system cabin. You enter, and right hand side were two people, and left hand side were two people. So Megan used to sit on the right, my wife used to sit on the left. And then there was another Canadian lady, and then there was another one from Mauritius. She was there for 10 years. She's the oldest in the department. So, yes, Megan. And then we had a few other boys who were Jamaican boys in our company also. Youngsters, all youngsters. So, yeah, my wife was very friendly with that Megan. And that's how she came to know about the jerk chicken. One day, Megan said, she told my wife, Marie, come, today we'll go out for jerk chicken. So she she took my wife out and they had the jerk chicken, and that's when I joined the company. Then my wife told me, come on, we should buy sometime from there and take home also. So that's where the jerk chicken. The song reminds me of the movie Beetlejuice. Okay, no idea. No idea. But yeah, that's what I was just looking at the lyrics of the song. A very long song. Lots of lyrics, nice lyrics. Very nice lyrics. Very long song, very nice it is. Good lyrics. Yeah. Okay. Where here are the comments? Go back to the comment screen. Uh, Expired medication. Expired medication. Medication. I'll tell you something, Joyce, and you will not believe, okay? If I tell you, you will not believe me. But many people ask me if I am Jamaican. Believe me or not. Many people ask me if I'm Jamaican, and when I ask them what makes you feel I am Jamaican, they tell me your accent. And believe me, I do not have a Jamaican accent whatsoever. I know how the Jamaicans speak. I know their accent, and I do not have a Jamaican accent whatsoever. But I do not know why they ask me if I'm Jamaican. All my dealers and all on the phone, they all ask me if I'm Jamaican. And I ask them, but what makes you say? And they say, it's your accent. To the extent that Carrier Canada, so the carrier company is based in US, right? So I used to deal very often with our head office in the US, and I used to deal with the account section because I was working on a project, So I used to be calling this one particular lady for any difficulty I ran into. I used to be calling her. She had a good position in the company there. So I used to be calling her every time in the US, to ask her to check because accounts, so she could check, details for me and give me. And I think we must have been like talking like that for a couple of months, And one day she just said, because they, in Canada and all, it's very case sensitive. You don't ask a person, where you are from, what's your age, and all those personal questions you're not supposed to ask. But then she said, Winston, I hope you don't mind. I just want to ask you, are you Jamaican? Now she's Jamaican, okay. I've been talking to her. She's Jamaican, and she asked me just this question after many months. I just want to ask if you're Jamaican. And I said, no, I'm not Jamaican. But why do you ask? And she says, no, because your accent is like a Jamaican. So I don't know what is the problem or difficulty that Jamaicans were thinking that I'm Jamaican. So I have no idea, no clue. But many people asked me that, many people. And it was very surprising for me. Did your wife have Jamaican friend? The song always reminds me of the movie Beetlejuice. Yeah, I don't know about that movie. It's a great folk song. Yes, Joyce. Really, that I saw the lyrics just now. Beautiful lyrics. Beautiful. The wordings are so nice. And I remember some wordings, but like now when I'm looking at the words, it's so nice. And my wife loved that song. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. I generally let the students sing that song when we are doing agriculture, specifically when we are planting banana. Hmm. So you speak like the Indians that are living in Jamaica. Ah, okay, okay. So I guess that is why they say it. Okay. You speak like the Indians that are living in Jamaica. But then they would say, no, are you Indian? Right? They would say, are you Indian? I don't know why they say no. Because of your accent. Are you Jamaican because of your accent? So I don't know. They would say, no, are you Indian? So yeah, I find that's a bit strange. That's how that's how the East Indians who are living in Jamaica speak. Okay. But if you go to see Joyce, if you're talking about East Indians, okay, the East Indian, the British, they set up, no, the East India Company in India, right? The East India Company, that's what it was called in India. The East India Company, what the British set up. But I do not know in what way it is east, because there is a place called Goa, but that is not on the east of India, that is to the west of India. Not very far from Bombay is a place called Goa. And in this place, Goa is mainly Portuguese descendants. All of them, all Goans basically are Portuguese descendants, basically. When the Portuguese used to come to trade with India, so all the great traders like Bartholomew Dias and, all those, when they used to come for trading to India, so many of them stayed on to carry on business, trading, and they stayed on and then they married locals, right? But but that whole area, Goa, is basically all of Portuguese origin. And they have a local language which they call Konkani. They speak Konkani, you know. So there was a time, there was a time after Indian independence, there was a time when the Portuguese government decreed that if anyone can prove their ancestry to Portugal, okay, if anyone can prove their ancestry to Portugal, they will be issued Portuguese passport. They will be issued Portuguese passport. So I think there were thousands and ten thousands of people uh, from that state, that all whoever had, because you see, in those days also, people never kept documents, right? They never kept documents, birth certificates and all that never kept. So it was very, but still there were thousands like who had the records, and they all went and opted for Portuguese passports. Now, we know a very common friend of ours, a very common friend of ours, okay? Uh, he has two daughters. He was able to take one daughter when they migrated to Canada. They were in Dubai with us, staying in the same building because his wife worked for Emirates. So when they were migrating to Canada, they were able to get migration. They had two girls. The younger girl they got, but not the elder one. The elder one was already married and all that, so she couldn't get immigration. So but the younger one, she got immigration. So what this guy did, he took advantage, though it is so many years later, but he took advantage and he applied because he has proof that he's from his father's side, they have Portuguese, they are Portuguese. So he had proof of all that. So he applied for a Portuguese passport because Canada allows dual citizenship, right? He applied for a Portuguese passport, and then on the basis of him getting the Portuguese passport, he got a Portuguese passport for his daughter. On the basis of him getting it, he got it for his daughter. So now she can come freely to Canada whenever she wants, So she's got a Portuguese passport. So yes, this place in Goa, so many applied and they got the Portuguese passport. So I don't know about when they say East India, because what happened is when all these famous, from Spain and from Portugal and all these traders, when they were sailing, they had to come all the way to the south of Africa, to the Cape of Good Hope, right? They all came to the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa, and then they had to turn, and that is why the West Indies, correct? They were always finding a trade route, and that's why the West Indies. That's what they thought, Oh, this is India, but no, they were mistaken, and so they, finally they managed to keep on sailing, and then they finally came to and many of them they were shipwrecked and they lost the ship. It took many people to finally reach India because they had to go from the Cape of Good Hope. It seems there's a turbulence of the Pacific and the Indian Pacific and the Atlantic or Indian Ocean like meeting together at that junction. So there are lots of storms and those kind of things. So yeah, that's why they call West Indies. When they came to those islands, they thought they reached India, but later on they found that they had not reached India. So, so that term East Indians kind of thing, in India they are called East Indians also. The people from Goa are called East Indians. You know, though it is on the western side of India, but they are called the East Indians. So yeah, so that's the legacy or the story about the East Indians. So let's see what else I've missed. So I speak, yeah, anyhow. And these Indians are invited in small, and these Indians are mainly involved in small businesses. Sorry, involved in small businesses. Yes, that's what. Okay, they're involved in small businesses. True, true. Yeah, that's what they would have thought. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they thought that way. Okay. Yeah, maybe they thought that way. So now the mystery is solved because of you. You say like the Indians who are living in that part of the thing speak like that. That's why I'm very interested in people and culture. I'm very interested, and I hope I have the budget to visit different places. I hope I have the budget to visit different places because I'm really interested. You know, I'm not going for glamour. I'm not going for glamour. I just want certain things of origin. I want to see those things. Like I want to go to Netherlands. The only reason I want to go to Netherlands because when I was studying geography, we were studying a foreign book, Priest and Wood, by Priest and Wood. So, and we studied about North America in detail. That's why I know a lot about North America. I don't remember all the states that are there. There are too many to remember. But like, the Andes and the Rocky Mountains and, all those kind, the five Great Lakes. And yeah, we learnt it in detail, all about North America. So Canada and the US. And this one now I'm talking about in 1972. That's when I appeared from a high school. So, yes, Holland, you're right. So now today's Netherlands, Holland. So when I read about Holland and the Dutch people, the Dutch people in Holland, I see their clothes and I remember the clothes and I remember the kind of shoes that they have and, the kind of clothes that they used to wear. And very famous for the windmills. They used to have a lot of windmills in those days. So keeping that in mind, and tulips, correct? Holland is famous for tulips. That's what in studied, and the tulips are so beautiful. So I want to visit Netherlands. Like I'm sure it has changed a lot, but I want to visit some of the older places. They must have preserved their heritage, right? So some heritage site. I would like to go to some heritage site and see uh, what it is like. What was the old place like? I want to see that. I'm not interested in the modern civilization. I'm interested in the ancient ones, My wife always told me go to Greece. In Greece, she has been to many countries of the world. So my wife told me go to Greece. In Greece, they have all the ancient ruins and all are still there, still preserved. All the ancient ruins are still preserved over there. So she says, you'll enjoy Greece. You'll love it. You know, can you imagine a person who hated history in school, who failed in history even for the board exam, right? I mean, I gave up history, sorry, I failed in geography, but I'm so interested in history of places, I'm so interested in history of places. So my wife always said, like, when she came back from Greece, she said, what a lovely place, Winston. You will enjoy, seeing all the ancient ruins, they preserved it. And I believe like there are a couple of cruises in the Mediterranean Sea that can take you to these kind of places like Italy, Greece, and somewhere like uh, cruises in the Mediterranean Sea. So I don't know. Uh, hopefully one day before I leave the world, before I depart, I hope I can go and see a few of these places. We have been to we have been to Lebanon. We have seen some nice ancient ruins in Lebanon, and they have in Lebanon. They have the Jeta caves. The Jeta caves. They are ice caves. You see stalactites and stalagmites and frozen rivers. Cold and all that. You are not allowed to even take your cell phone, your mobile phone. You're not even allowed to take it inside there because if you get a call or if you're trying to take pictures and no pictures and all allowed with the camera because the shutter sound or something could disturb everybody taking out, right? So the sound could disturb all the ice. It's an ice cave, underground ice cave. So it can disturb the ice and it could fall and all those kind of things. And it would happen in time, right, if they allow people to do it. So not allowed. No cameras, no cell phones, no nothing can be taken over there inside that. You have to switch off everything, leave it outside, no vibration mode, no nothing. So Jaita caves. So they have some wonderful things. And then we went to see also some ancient ruins. I have pictures of that. It takes time to make a video out of that, but I will one day get down to it. I will one day get down to it. So I've got pictures of all that. Those days we never took out videos. I never even took out pictures because my wife, used to keep saying, take out, take out, take out. Okay, so I took out. So, but good I took out, I have. So maybe one day I will put it up. So yes, that's it. Arlene, how are you, Arlene? So good to see you. Okay, so partly you solved my perplexity of the situation. Why people used to say, ask me if I'm. They don't even ask me where I am from. They used to just say, "Are you Jamaican?" Holland. Yes. Hello, everyone. Aling. So, Aling, are you? Have you reached work? Have you reached work now, or are you getting ready to walk to work? Fine. I just done shower. Okay, okay. You're just preparing for work. Wow, you were a long time in the shower. Aling, Joan Harris. That is Joyce. That is a ninja. Joyce's ninja. So Joan Harris is Joyce's ninja. Aling also has three ninjas. I see she brings them on my silent live stream. Yes, it is Joyce. That is Joyce's ninja. Harris is Joyce's ninja. Talking about Harris, no, Stephen, we spoke last time about Richard Harris, a man called Hoss. It reminds me, I must see that movie again, a man called Hoss. I don't know. No, Netflix, I think, doesn't have it. I checked that day. I think I checked that day. I don't know. Let me check. A man called Hoss. Do they have it? No, they don't have it on Netflix. A man called Hoss. What is this? No, they don't have a man called Hoss. Maybe I'll have to go to. I'll have to go to the. No, I'll have to go to Google and check on YouTube. A man called Hoss. I love that movie. I want to see it. I want to see it again. Till today, I just remember, that one particular scene where they're hanging him up and they're hanging him from his breast, like, those hooks are going into his body. Oh, they must have shown it in those days. The hooks are going into his body and he's hanging up. I remember that. And bleeding, the Red Indians. So I remember that scene stands out in my mind, so clearly. Another scene that stands out in my mind is, I forgot the movie, but Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland, that in his young days, Donald Sutherland was acting, and he's threatening to chop up somebody's fingers. And you know how I was chopping up my onions so fast? He was doing fast like this, as though he's chopping off somebody's fingers. So, my God, that's another scene. I forget the name of the movie, but that's another scene that stands out in my mind. Donald Sutherland. Good actor. Good actor. I've seen him now. He's quite aged, and I've seen him in a movie not too long ago. I used to love Charles Bronson movies. I love Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson also acted in some Western movies, but he used to always say, like, Charles Bronson used to say, I read in an interview once, he said, I'm the tough character on the screen and all that, but if someone comes to rob my house, I will let them take away everything. I will not fight them. In real life, I'm a non-violent person. So strange, Like he's just a toughie on the screen, and something would have brushed off on him, but he said, no, in real life, he's not a toughie. He's a very silent person. If somebody robbed, he would let them take everything away. He would not fight them. And he had a nice smile, very wicked smile, twinkle in his eyes. Charles Bronson. I loved his movies. I loved his movies. I even love Clint Eastwood. I love Clint Eastwood movies. And Clint Eastwood also acted in a lot of Western movies. Hang 'em High, Hang 'em High, and I don't know. So many movies are there. And talking about Clint Eastwood and Hang 'em High, I liked Ellie Wallach. Ellie, I don't know whether I pronounced it correctly. Ellie Wallach. He was the villain, no, in those movies. He acted with he acted with this one many times. So he was a good one. Oh, there was another guy also like him, villain guy. I forget his name. I can see his face. I can picture his face. Good actor also. They hung him for the Sundance until the pins popped out. Yeah, my God, that scene, just stands out in my mind. That scene stands out so prominently in my mind for that a man called Hoss. Oof. I think he was in love with some. He was in love with the Red Indian chief or chieftain's daughter or something. I think, but I think finally they accept him as one of them. No, a man called Hoss. The Red Indians have these kind of names. I think it was that finally he was accepted or what. I don't know, but I don't remember exactly. But I just remember this, the name, the actor, and this one scene I remember. Oh, talking about this, there's another movie. Is it Robert Redford? Robert Redford and Goldie Hawn. Robert Redford and Goldie Hawn. What is the name of the movie? So I remember another scene in that one. I think this is another good topic to put. I'm talking about medication and I've gone to something else. It should be another topic another day. So I forget the movie, but she's like a prostitute. She's like a prostitute and she dances. Solicits customer. She dancing, and she only knows one song, and that song is you can touch my cherries, but you can't touch my plums. Some, something like that. Yeah, the song goes something like that. I forget now. But in that song, they are both tied up. She finally becomes the girlfriend of Robert Redford or whatever, and they are finally tied in the desert. And they tie them. They wet the leather and they tie them so the leather begins to dry, and then they are stretched. So the hands and legs are tied, and they are lying, with the hands and legs. And he said, "Don't worry, my famous horse will come. Don't worry, my famous horse." I just whistle out to him. So he whistles out. He whistles out, and there you find the horse galloping towards them. And so he says, Robert Redford says, "Oh, there comes my horse." And then they show the horse galloping, 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 galloping. and then it passes them, and it carries on galloping. So Goldie Hawn says, "Yes, and there goes your horse also." It was so funny. Here comes my horse, and then she says, "There goes your horse." For what reason? The horse just passed by them and went on. Oh my God, that's another hilarious scene. Very nice movie. Goldie Hawn, very nice actress also. Very cute thing, very cute. Nice actress, Goldie Hawn. Bird on a Wire, Stephen, I've heard this movie. I don't know if I've seen it, but oh, Bird on a. You're saying about Goldie Hawn and Robert Redford. Bird on a Wire. I don't really remember the name. I don't know if it's the same movie. Okay, no problem. Google. I think it's Robert Redford and Goldie Hawn. So let me see. Uh, no, there's always Google, right? Uh, okay, let's hope now. Uh, ah, I suddenly get the Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. I didn't find it. I didn't find it, but I suddenly remembered the Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. Yes, the Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. Let me look up that movie. I just remembered the Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. Let me find out. The Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. That's why I knew it was some longish time kind of title. The Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. 1976 movie. 1976 movie. It's a Western comedy. Cast. Cast. Oh, it says Goldie Hawn and George Segal. Okay, it says George Segal. I thought it was Robert Redford. It says George Segal. My God, these people are looking so old here. Golden Horn and George Segal. I don't know if you can read. I don't know if you can read. Goldie Hawn and George Segal. See how old they are looking now. I don't know if they're still alive, but the pictures are showing them looking very old. Okay, so George Segal it was. My God. Yeah, what a hilarious movie that was. Yeah, The Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. Correct. That was the movie. Talking about George Segal, talking about George Segal, another good actor I like was Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Or Stephen Seagal. Steven normally they call it. So Steven Seagal. Bird on a Wire is Mel Gibson and Goldie. Okay, okay. I heard of that movie, but Bird on a Wire. Is it a kind of a suspense movie or something? I think so. I'm not sure. Jonah's still in the house. Steven, I'm tired. Okay, Steven, I know you. 12 hour shift is bad. Okay, Stephen. Good night. Good night. Take care, Stephen. Take care, Stephen. We'll catch up with some movies one day, you and I. Quite a lot of common movies we have watched and we know about it. What is this now? In the misty moonlight, by the fireside, everything is alright as long as it's you. In the misty moonlight, by the fireside, everything is alright as long as it's you. So Joyce, I will end in a few minutes because all the birds have flown and you'll also go to bed, right? It's Stephen has gone to bed and soon Joyce will follow. You're in the same time zone. So I'll just wait how many minutes? Just another 5 minutes, okay, Joyce? So you want to chat anything? Just you and me, anything you want to chat, but it's a public forum, okay? No, anything you want to just chat or any topic or something like, something you came up in the school with, some topic in the school, and but I don't know whether the videos I'm making now are of any benefit to topics like because actually if you go to see, I'm concentrating more on my live streams because I just want to make the watch hours. Once I have the watch hours, then I have to maintain the watch hours. That's okay, I can maintain it. And now like I'm really struggling. I have 1,800 left. Good. It's coming down, right? So only 1,800 left across the 2,000 mark. So that's good. Halfway mark. So now 1,800 left. And I think because of the replays that my watch hours, even uh, uh, Pita's watch hours have increased a lot. She was 465. She was 465 just a short time ago, and like she's only been like on YouTube now 2 months or so. This must be a third month on YouTube. And she started with live stream, I think, only about a month and a half ago. And what she was 465, maybe in 2 weeks or something, she's gone to 1,099. So, her watch hours have increased a lot in a short time. I think it's mostly because of the replays, for the live streams. So all those hours are counted. So yeah. And now she doesn't have an extra phone. Other she used to play my live streams, but she doesn't have an extra phone. So I said it's okay. I play my live streams myself, but I don't know how much it will be counted. But I play it on my Hector channel. I play my videos and I play my live streams. It's running 24/7. And then one channel I'm playing Pita's live streams and I'm playing her videos. And on another screen I'm playing. I showed you last time, no? I took a picture and showed you. And another one I'm playing is Arling's. I'm playing Arling's live streams. That's the best way we can give support to them, right? Now I'm telling Chona to start preparing a playlist. Then I can put up Chona also. I can put up Chona's playlist. So I will have six tabs on my screen. Six tabs on my screen, all playing simultaneously. So it's good. Everybody is benefiting by the watch hours. All benefiting with the watch hours, so it's good. 'Cause I know my watch hours are doing quite well. This past week I got like 100 watch hours in 3 days. It was very good. Between the third, the fourth, and the fifth of today. Today is the 5th of May. So 3rd of May, 4th of May, and 5th of May, I reached. I got 100 watch hours, which is good. So that way, I'll just put a little thank you note. Okay. Okay, so I've pinned up my thank you note. Come on, I have to pin up replace pin message. Right, I've got that pin message. So, yes, I've got that. So, thank you, Joyce, for being here till the end. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing your ninja, as the Filipinos call it, the ninja. Thank you about doing that. Sorry, I missed Dell on your live stream. No, Dell just came for a little while and went off. He didn't even stay long, so that's okay. Don't worry. But maybe if you were there, he might have interacted. But he's just catching up with a lot of stuff now. So yes, that's it. So uh, love to all of you and God bless, and those who are in my part of the world getting ready to go to bed. Um, God be with all of us here as we sleep and bring us safely to the next morning. And those in the east who have just started their day, may you Have a wonderful day and enjoy all your time. And yeah, no, I've been on live stream about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. I just completed 2 hours, so it's okay. Quite a nice, and we had a good discussion. We had it was a bit slow in the beginning, but it picked up later on. As more and more people join, it picks up. So I know I did a lot of talking, and I went from one topic to the other. So yeah, just one thing has to trigger off, and I can keep connecting it and connecting to God knows how many things, so that way. Yeah, so au revoir, hasta luego means see you again next time. And I will be on a, but you'll be sleeping, but I'll be on a silent live stream. And tomorrow morning I'll come back again for another session. So take care, all of you, and God bless you and your families. And bye. Take care. Good discussion.